Hi, I want to welcome you to our coaching program where we're going to begin to talk about leadership skills specifically for those of you that are leaders in an internet marketing environment. So if you're looking for ways to really duplicate yourself in your downline, if you're looking for ways to really generate a lot of excitement and really devotion for what you're trying to do, then this is going to be a great coaching program for you. So let's talk about leadership in general. As the leader in your organization, you need to provide a couple of things. One, motivation. You need to educate your downline. And you also need to provide them with constant direction. Basically, you need to provide your downline with whatever they need. So how do I know what they need? Well, one, we can ask them. And then we sit back and listen. And that's a key point. Most leaders don't do this. They don't take the time to ask and then listen. They assume they know what their downline is going to need, and then they just try to deliver that. And it's a hit and miss for everybody. So what are some needs that you would have for your downline? And I'm giving you this from my perspective. I'm in a couple of multi-level marketing organizations, and so I'm not an expert in that field, but I can give you my perspective. When I join a multi-level marketing organization, I know what I have needs for. One, long term, I have a need to make money. I'm not going to do this if I'm not making money. I need to learn how to be successful. So I'm looking to you as the leader to help me understand how I can be successful. I also have a need to be part of a community. And this community is a little more challenging to coach and to get a better understanding on. But basically, being part of a community means that I'm going to feel a sense of contribution to the bigger team. And we'll talk more about this in our program. It's really a complete coaching session just on the community and how you can take your downline and start to create a community out of that downline. I want to share with you right now just the tip of the iceberg on something that is called situational leadership. And in your organization, people tend to start with you, they sign up, and they have a very high level of motivation. They've watched the introduction, they're excited about making money, and they join. What they don't bring to you is skill and knowledge about how to be successful. They don't have product knowledge. They don't have an understanding of how to be successful in your organization. So what you're going to need to do is to provide them with different types of leadership to fill those voids that they have. So I start with a high level of motivation, and as I move through time, my motivation starts to decrease, but my knowledge and skill increases. And so it's critical as you move through this that what you as the leader in your organization give them is more motivation as the knowledge and skills increase. So that's where we apply different types of leadership. So initially, when I first join your organization, I just want you to tell me things, get me started, give me direction. And then as I begin to get more of an understanding about how your organization works, you're going to start coaching where you get me more engaged in a conversation, and you're not telling me, but your focus is coaching. So you're educating me in the process because you understand that I do have some knowledge and skill, but not enough to go out there on my own. And then ultimately, as my knowledge and skill really gets high, then I want you to use the delegating style of leadership. And this is the power of what I want to coach you on, is the ability for you to start to replicate yourself as a leader and how you get your downline engaged in leadership, and because they have the knowledge and the skills, And so you want to replicate them, and you want them to get out there and to start to, introduce themselves to new people and get them to start out by telling them how to be successful, begin to coach them on that, and then again, introduce them to delegating. And it's just a continual process. And then what happens is, once you start to delegate to me, if I'm in your organization, my motivation goes up. I have the knowledge and skills, and you've just demonstrated to me as the leader that you want to empower me to go out and to recreate additional leaders. And that, to me, motivates me, so my motivation goes back up. So that's really all the time that I have to share with you in this session. Our program is going to consist of more about what a community is and really how to build one. So how can you convert your downline to a community of highly motivated people that are all sharing with one another and really helping each other to be successful? How to use the law of multiplication to explode your downline? How to build influence for massive success? And how your leadership can reproduce other great leaders. So I want to encourage you to go to our website at leadershipmentor.net/IamLeader. And there you're going to see really an introduction page to our coaching program. It's very affordable, but I think what it's going to do is give you a very unique approach on how to be a great leader in your internet marketing organization. So if you want good results, great results, from a much different perspective, then go there to that page and sign up for our program today.